What's going on YouTube? Khallid AKA Smoove Flipper. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a new video. This video I want to go over the iPhone releases, the new releases, and how it's going to affect us as phone flippers. So for those who don't know, Apple event was yesterday. They announced iPhone 11, the iPhone 11 Pro, and the iPhone 11 Pro Max that they're going to be releasing, and it has a lot of flippers, in panic mode because they don't know what to do. This is their first time dealing with the release, so I understand that. I also made a video last year around the same time for the 10s, 10s Max release, and basically this video is just going to talk about that and how it's going to affect us as phone flippers. So in all honesty, guys, it really doesn't even affect us as phone flippers. What I do suggest you guys do is, if you are sending your phones to a buyer and you have, that one buyer, two buyers you're sending your phones to, communication with them is key. You don't want to be left in the dark and, buying phones at a certain price and their prices aren't updated. So before you do anything with this new release, even when the phone releases, you want to make sure that their prices are up to date before you start buying brand new phones. Because for the most part, I believe just the new phones, buying brand new sealed phones are going to really affect, are going to have the most effect on you as a phone flipper. Now, we can check prices all day. We don't need a buyer to check prices, especially for used phones. Now, eBay is and always will be a great source to appraise. Now, eBay doesn't, people who are selling on eBay, they don't care about the release. They don't care about none of that. They just want to sell their phones. Now, eBay is going to give you a live look on these prices. So, if you're looking for a 10s Max with a cracked screen or something that's not paid off, you can look that up on eBay and find live prices, meaning you can find phones that have sold that same day. The exact same phone you're trying to sell, you can see that on eBay. You can see that they sell for, let's say, $450 a piece. And you can do your calculations like that, your appraisal that way. You don't have to always sell to a private buyer. But what I do know is a lot of buyers, when the release happens, they're going to wait. They're not going to have prices immediately for these phones, just because they kind of want to get the feel of it, and it's kind of like they want to see how it is. It wouldn't be smart for a buyer to just buy on a ton on release day, and then be caught with $40,000, $50,000 worth of phones that they can't move due to whatever reason. So buyers are going to have that big issue. It's not really much of an issue, but they're going to have to do a lot more work than we do. Us as phone flippers, we just have it easy. We just continue to get phones, continue to flip phones however we can on whatever platform we can, and the business keeps moving. There's not much to it, but I did want to make the video. I know some of you guys are just starting out. Some of you guys, this is your first release, and I understand it can be, stressful, and a lot of people are in panic mode because they just don't know what to do. So my advice for you guys is to just keep it simple. Appraise on eBay if you have to. Stay up to date with your buyers. Make sure you're not buying things based off of their last week's price sheet when the release is, let's say, this upcoming week. You want to make sure that their prices are live and ready to go when you're buying, especially new phones, because you don't want to be caught buying, let's say, 10s Maxes for $500, and then you get their live list next week and they're only paying $470. So be up to date with that. If you can, message them directly before you buy, just to save that, just to save some stress and save some money. So you don't want to lose money on these deals. So just communicate with them. And as far as eBay is going to be eBay. You have live look on prices. That's pretty simple, easy to go, and you guys shouldn't have any issues. So again, I made this video last year around the same time. Basically, just wanted to talk to you guys again about this new release. Now, iPhone's iPhone. They're gonna put out phones. They're gonna put out phones. So that's good for us as phone flippers, because people who love iPhone, they're gonna buy. No matter if they could just they could have just bought their 10s Max. They're gonna buy that iPhone 11 Pro Max. They're just gonna buy it. So with that being said, continue to post your ads, stay consistent, and you should be good to go. That's really all that you can do. You know, we can't control prices overseas, and we understand that. You know, a lot of people are gonna want close to retail for their phones, and it's up to you to figure out the prices before you make a move or buy. You know, you don't want to buy a bunch of phones to realize that, you know, you're probably gonna break even, and you're probably gonna lose like $20 a phone because you didn't do your research. So do that. Hopefully you guys can do that, and hopefully you guys can take this video and learn something from it, just to help a lot of the new guys who are starting their phone flipping journey this year who haven't dealt with that new release. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like on my video. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Comment if you have any other tips for the viewers, and I'll see you guys in the next video.